Hello everyone, and this presentation is both for French and international investors, as well as for professional advisors who work with them. So I will try to give you a clear and concise overview of the main options available to investors wishing to invest in distressed company in France. Let's start with a quick look at the French legal framework for dealing with financial distress. We typically divide insolvency procedures in two categories. First of all, two amicable or preventive procedures, which are confidential and out of court, or let's say almost out of court procedures. They are the conciliation and the ad hoc mandate. They are conducted under the supervision of an insolvency practitioner appointed by the president of the court. So there is also three insolvency or collective proceedings, public and court administrated. This is a safeguard, the judicial reorganisation, redressement judiciaire, and the judicial liquidation, liquidation judiciaire. The choice of the procedure will depend on first the company's financial situation and whether the entity is or not in a payment failure situation. It is basically when the company can't pay its current debt with its available and liquid assets. Legally speaking, a company is in a payment failure situation when it finds itself unable to meet its current liabilities out of its disposable assets. To initiate an ad hoc mandate or a safeguard proceeding, the company should absolutely not be in a payment failure situation, whereas in conciliation, things are a bit more flexible. The company can't be in a payment failure situation, but for less than 45 days. Moving on to redressement judiciaire and liquidation judiciaire, the company must necessarily be in a payment failure situation, but for less than 45 days. If this deadline is exceeded, the legal representative, which is required by the law to report the company insolvency, may be held liable. The second criterion is the company's potential for recovery and growth over the next few months. In other words, it is about whether the business can bounce back, start making money and regain stability, or if it's already too far gone. The context should be considered. For example, is a significant contract about to be executed, or is R&D sufficiently mature for subsequent stages? Is the industry sector growing or experiences difficulties? The investment structure that the investor may pursue shall depend, at least in part, on the procedures that have been initiated. We usually distinguish between two main types of investment: the out-of-court investments and the court-approved investments. So regarding out-of-court investments, they are actually quite similar to investment in a solvent company. Investors can support distressed company either through debt or equity financing. Of course, this type of investment comes with higher risk and uncertainty, but it also leads to much higher returns if the turnaround is successful. Regarding court-approved investments, it mainly involves a sale plan cession in French, and its variation, the pré-pack cession. Compared to similar assets deal across Europe and in the UK, the French cession is subject to a strict control of the court and mainly focuses on preserving jobs and ensuring business continuity. Thank you very much for listening. I will continue to talk about distressed investment in France with a focus on sale plan and pré-pack sale in a second episode. See you soon.